Shows you the stiff arm. That was lethal before walking into the end zone.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Straight ahead, it's Owens. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Look out! And it's a sack.
Well, you're seeing a complete effort right now by this football team. Their offense has been doing their part, scoring points. They've got a big lead, and the defense right now is just shutting the opponent out. So good against the run and so athletic, and they have the ability to rush the passer. As you saw right there, getting the sack. We're only in the first quarter, but they're right now winning this game in all 3 phases.
Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Here's Reed to throw. Got his man in the middle. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. Offense staying on the field there in hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. 4th down, Reed. Throws for the tight end. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Reed. Still looking to his right. Got rid of it just in time.
Man, I don't know if you want that guy outside the pocket very often because he's so fast and he can do some damage, but they did a nice job containing him. Once he left the pocket, they were ready for it, came to him, he tried to throw the football. Nice hit on the quarterback as he's throwing to force a bad throw.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Reed to throw for it on 4th. He's taking the shot. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Oh, they've got him in the backfield. A disaster on that one and a loss of 6. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Under pressure. And he gets it away.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception.
And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Just drives it between the uprights. Now the lead is down to 11.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Moore. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. He's at the touchdown Ducks. Once he got some room, it was over.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough. They get run by, he makes the catch, and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
You know, a lot of offensive coordinators script the first, 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You don't usually draw that up for inside your own 10. Bad field position to start. This offense needs to come out, get a few positive plays first to get out the shadow of your own end zone.
He finds a soft spot in the middle. Open space at the 25. He's loose on the right. The 30. Running inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Throwing, Moore. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Moore to the air. Out wide left, it's Hill. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The snap sets up the throw. Finds his man. Makes him talk to the hand. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Ducks will have it 1st and 10. Fresh setter down's going to the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Stopped right at the 40-yard line, and this defense celebrating the turnover. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Reed. He tries to take the top off. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Aggie. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Deep in the end zone, it's Robinson. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. Fielded in the end zone. It's Craver. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Right back to the well. Steps his way to a little bit of a pickup. Not enough for the first down as the clock continues to move here late in the half. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Reed. Here comes the heat. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
He gets a block. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. The Ducks will kick it away to crank up the second half. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. Making the adjustment on the play. Throwing Reed. Right side, it's Craver. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Aggies will hustle to the line.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. A&M comes back out with another first down.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Extending the play. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. We knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And kudos to this defense. They've been dialed in, locked in, not giving up the big plays on the ground, understanding he's a threat, and playing him like that.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. From the gun on third down, it's Marcel Reed. No, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead. They're all over it. On target over the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. You always have to be aware of the running threat from the Oregon quarterbacks, but here getting business done through the air.
No doubt, Reese, because you're worried about his legs, the read game, all the stuff they can do. It opens up the passing attack. And I think when you've seen the Ducks teams throughout history, the ones that have enough balance to keep you off guard, keep you guessing, are the ones that are the best teams.
They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Moore, keeping his eyes downfield. Just a short pass to the tight end. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to...
Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. More to throw for it on fourth down. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Going the other way, and he's got room.
Let's go. Talk about having 1 foot in the grave. This was almost over. They're up by 2 possessions in the fourth quarter, and they got the football. Thank goodness they're choosing to throw the football, not run the clock. Man, we needed that pick. Now it's the offense's turn to go out and make something happen.
Here's Reed to throw. Left side is Owens. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Texas A&M going quickly.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Making the adjustment. To the air, it's Reed. Complete in the middle. Touchdown, Aggies! Somehow they fought all the way back, and it's a one-possession game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. From deep, it's Robinson. And he's out of bounds at the 24, a yard short of where he would have wound up with the touchback. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Dante Moore looking deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. The defense sort of herds this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage, and he'll take the loss. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Moore trying to get everyone on the same page. unloads to the wideout. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Breaks into the open. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Aggie!
Well, this has been a defensive war. You're just wondering which side could hang on long enough. But how about the defense coming away with a big pick-6 late to take the lead? You got to step up in big moments. You saw the ball thrown, you pluck it out of the air, you find your convoy, and you're off to the races. That is an outstanding game-changing play.
Not much good with a single extra point. Might as well go for 2 here to try to extend the lead to a field goal. Reed. He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and the cushion is now 3.
Well, that's the right call to go for 2 right there, because the analytics say if you get it, you now make it a 3-point game, and your opponent can only tie with the field goal. If you had gone for 1, your opponent can take the lead with the kick, so nice job there getting it executed.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. And now, after being stymied for this entire second half, they must put a scoring drive together here and answer that last touchdown. Moore will throw. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Going for the big play. Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
This is what can happen at times. You get the snowball effect. Everything going their way in the first half. Big lead going into halftime. But it's mistake after mistake on both sides of the ball. And that interception, David, compounds the problem.
And this defense has completely changed at the half. How about it, man? They've come out aggressive now, forcing a turnover. All the momentum on their side, and the offense gets the ball back.
Throws to the wideout. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. We'll see how the offensive coordinator pieces together this drive down late in the 4th. Here's Moore to throw. Going downfield for the big play. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
And guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive, and I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch him, because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle in the passing game. I'm not sure, guys, if it's not decision time to go to the...
He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at 3rd.
Well, the defense hasn't been able to stop this guy all game long, so the offense is going to keep trying to take shots. They thought they had the matchup they wanted, but they're going to force this defense to prove they can stop him, and the defense finally came up with a play.
Moore from the gun, trying to convert 3rd down. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Again, it's Moore. Unloads it left. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And that's such a good job by